was telling you a story about cabin fever. You know, cabin fever, it can really get to you way back when. Long time ago. Well, let me tell you, that was some winter. Like I said, the snow was up as high as the windowsills, and the icicles were touching the ground from the roof. Oak in the potbelly was blazing cherry red, and I couldn't take it no longer. I just couldn't handle it. My mind was melting down. It wasn't like a brain cramp. I was plumb so open-minded my mind fell out. Well, I jumped in the old Volvo. Boy, that thing was old and rusty and held together with pieces of wood and plywood for running boards, and I pulled out the choke and I pumped on the throttle, and that old 6-volt battery and she coughed and she sputtered, but eventually she got running smooth, and I let out the clutch. It slipped a little bit and headed down the path from the barn and out onto the road, across the gravel, the red roads, and all of that there. I got as far as the next town, and it was all downhill, and came to a crossroads, put my foot on the brake, and nothing happened. I could just keep hearing them snow tires and tire chains flapping against the fenders there, you know, and well, that's the way it was, and I didn't know what to do, because I was headed to a crossroad and that could be sudden death. So I steered her into a snowbank about 6 foot high. There was snow everywhere, windshield covered. Finally I heard a boom, 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 boom. I came to a stop. Oh! I tried to open the door, but I was having a hard time. I had to crank down the window and clear some of the snow and climb out the window and clear the snow away from the door. And I got out a shovel and I shoveled up to the front of the car there, and I found a stop sign. Had made a big crease in my bumper. And well, I guess the moral of that story is, if you ain't got no brakes and you got cabin fever, it ain't no time to be heading down the hill to Albany. Thank goodness for that stop sign that stopped me. Well, I turned it around, I dug it out and turned it around, headed back to the cabin, and sat there by the fire, happy to be alone, safe and sound.